Hi everybody, this is Mark back from Skiplanner 101. Welcome to the site. Um, in this video, I'm just going to show you uh, the process of doing matched betting. This is where we take advantage of the bookmaker offers that are out there. There's hundreds out there. I've made in the region of £3,000 from these free offers and the reloads that I've had over the few years that I've been doing this. And it's a very, very profitable thing to be doing. What I'm on at the moment, I've just come to the terms and conditions of William Hill's offer. And one of the most important things you do when you sign up to William Hill is don't forget to enter the F25 code to get your free £25 bet. Always read the terms and conditions. If you're unsure about anything, contact the bookmaker. There's usually online chat or a free phone number you can do. And one of the most important things here is the odds. Basically, we've got to bet at odds of 1.2 or more. We always use decimal odds, or they're classed as European odds. So European or decimal odds, that's what we want to be using. It basically just makes it easiest when we're calculating to go through the processes of the qualifying bet and the bonus. So what William Hill are telling us is if we bet £25, we'll get a £25 free bet. This is the sign up page. There's the promo code box. So just make sure that you put F25 in there. The other thing you'll need for this process, if you haven't already got one, is a Betfair account. They're offering also a £25 free bet, and it's on their sportsbook. We're going to be using their exchange today, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you the process of extracting the free bet from William Hill, and then at the end of the video I'll just show you where the sportsbook is, or where you need to place your bets to actually get the free bet from Betfair. Okay, so I'm just going to click through to William Hill. I've picked out a couple of games. I've set this all up just to make it a bit quicker. And what we're looking at, as I said, is we've got decimal odds here. You can change the format there, fractional, decimal, American, but you always want decimal. And I'm looking at the Everton game. Obviously, it's above our 1.2 that William Hill specify. And you can see there's Man City at 1.12, which wouldn't qualify. So I'm going to go straight into that. So what William Hill is saying is we've got to bet £25 and they will give us £25. So I'm going to go on the basis that I'm going to back Everton, and there are estimated returns which are £36.11, which would basically result in an £11.11 profit from our £25 bet. Then you want to go over to Betfair and basically go to exactly the same game. If you've never been on Betfair, we've got these blue boxes here. These are back boxes, so if I was to click on that, I'm back in Everton. On that, I'm back in Wigan, and on that box, I'm back in the draw. And then we have these lay boxes. Now, these are the boxes we're going to be using in this process of extracting the free bets. We're basically going to cancel out the bet that we've done at the bookmaker. I'll just show you a little example. If I laid Everton at the moment, if Everton won, we'd lose £4.90. If Wigan won, we'd win a tenner. And if it was a draw, we'd win a tenner. So we've basically covered two outcomes with that process. Obviously, if you laid at higher odds, this liabilities will become higher. But what I'll do just to show you another example is, for instance, if I laid the draw with £10, you can see now that liability's gone right up. So if it was a draw, we'd lose £41, but if Everton or Wigan won, we'd win a tenner. Right, so let's go on the basis we've placed our back bet at the bookmaker at William Hill, and then you're going to need to use a match betting calculator, which you'll find on the right hand side just below this video. So if I click on that, and this is going to work everything out for us. So in this bet amount box, I'm going to put £25. On this initial qualifying bet, please make sure that that box is unchecked. That is purely for the free bet. Then I need to put in my odds. I've got odds of 1.44 to back at the bookmaker, which is the William Hill. And let me just check the odds. And then we've got lay odds there of 1.49. So there it says betting exchange lay. 1.49. There's a 5% commission at Betfair, so basically if your bet wins on the Betfair side, you'll be charged 5%, but we don't care about that because we're going to get a free £25 bet. If I click that, what we've got there is telling us our lay stake, which is basically the stake we need to go and put on at Betfair, is £25, and our overall profit is minus £1.25. So we're going to lose £21.25 doing the qualifying bet, but we don't care about that because they're going to give us a free £25 bet. Always read this information down here because it'll just familiarize yourself with the whole process as you get used to it, and in the end you'll get so quick at this, you'll be doing these offers in less than 5 minutes. So make certain you're backing and laying the same outcome. Your lay stake should be £25. Obviously that will change with the different odds that you're going to be putting in these boxes and the different bet sizes. You'll need £12.25 in your betting exchange account to cover this bet. That will change as well, but I'll show you, we'll go back to this in a minute on the basis of doing the free bet. If this is a free bet, double check whether the stake is returned. Getting this wrong will make a big difference. Well, the majority of bookmakers below this offer are all stake not returned. So what we've got to do is go back to Betfair and put in our lay bet at 25 quid. So what this is saying is if Everton win, we're going to lose £12.25, but we're going to win 36.11 there minus our stake, so basically we're going to win £11.11p. So there is your just over your pound that we've lost doing that process. If we can win, or it's a draw, we're going to win 25 quid minus our 5% commission on the Betfair side, but we're going to lose our £25 stake at Betfair, sorry, at William Hill. So that's the process of the qualifying bet. So we've done that, we've lost £1, and when this game is settled, you'll come back. I don't know, you'll have to read the terms and conditions on the basis of when the free bet appears, but usually it's the next day. Sometimes some bookmakers are like, sort of, it will be in your account within 48 hours or 72 hours. But just double check that anyway, but it will appear there anyway, so please don't worry about that. So the next thing we've got to do is when your bonus appears, we need to look at a game where the odds are 4 or above, and what I've done, I'm just going to double check that. I've chosen this Chelsea game here, which is the following day. I'm just going to click through that. FA Cup again, and what I'm looking at is the Chelsea price at 4.2. The reason we have to do odds of 4 or more is just basically we're trying to maximize the profits because the stake is not returned. You could go at 3.75, but I tend to always sort of be looking at odds of 4 or more, so this would be what I'd be looking at. And the idea is to try and, in both processes, get this price as close to the lay Betfair price as possible to maximize your profits. So now we're doing the free bet. What you'll find is there should be a little token down in this area of the screen with your £25 free token in it. What you would do is put £25 in there. Now, because I haven't got a free bet token, that price there is including my stake return. So really, on this basis, if you were doing exactly the same process and you were using your free token, that estimated return would actually say £80. But as I say, because I haven't got the free bet token, it's including my stake in that. So what we've got to say now is the estimated return there is £80. So then we go over to Betfair, just click through to Chelsea against Man United. And we got Chelsea a lay of 4.6. So what we do is go back to the match betting calculator. We've got our £25 stake in there. we click the free bet, and also we've got this stake forfeited, and it is stake forfeited because the stake is not returned. So we put in £25 there. We put the bookmaker odds in this box at 4.2, and we're going to lay a 4.6. I mean, I would try and get those odds closer. So I mean, if you could get down to, I mean, 4.3 or 4.4 would be great, but I'm just doing this on the basis that that's what I found today, and I'm just trying to get through this quickly. So if you've got more time, as I say, if you can get the odds closer together, you're obviously going to maximize your profits. So we hit calculate, and what we've got there is coming up with our lay stake, which is £17.58 on Betfair, and there is our overall profit, £16.70, and obviously that's going to be minus your pound, or just over the pound we lost on the qualifying bet. So we're around sort of just over 15 quid profit. And remember, this will take you generally about 5 minutes to actually do. Again, your lay stake should be 17.58, and what you'll notice here is because we're laying or backing and laying at higher odds, the liability becomes higher on Betfair. So you can see there it's 63.30, and this is always very, very important. Once these bets start going up, if you're starting to put £100 in there, obviously the liability there is going to be over 200 quid. So always make sure that you got the funds in your account. You can start off small and build it up, so your bank gets bigger, and then you do the bigger offers. So let me just go back to Betfair. I'll put that 17.58 in. Let's get rid of Everton. Put 17.58. Need a decimal. And there we have it. So we've got there, if Chelsea win, we're going to lose £63.29. But we're going to win £80 here. Obviously remembering that that figure would say £80. It's just that, again, I haven't got a free bet token because I did this offer a long, long time ago. So there is your £17 profit. If Man United win, or it's a draw, we're going to win £17.58. And we're going to lose nothing at William Hill because it was a free bet. And that is how we extract the free bet bonuses. Right, the next thing I was going to just show you quickly, if you haven't got a Betfair account, do this process I'm about to do now before you sign up to William Hill. Obviously, so you've got the Betfair account and you've qualified for their free bet. So you can see up here, there's the sports book. If we click on that, it'll take us through to their sportsbook area, which is basically like a normal bookie. So you can back, draw, and away win. So there's only backing here. There's no laying of the any process of laying on this site. So what you would do here is, I'll just drag across the other Betfair. Again, it's odds of 1.2 and above on this site. So I'm just going to pick any game just so we can do it quickly. So if I click on Juventus, so we could back them at £25, and then you can go back to the Betfair exchange. I actually spoke to Betfair yesterday about this process. Would they mind us backing on their bookmaker and then coming onto the exchange delay to get their free bet? And they're absolutely fine about it. So there's no issues with doing this. So again, I've got to bring up Champions League. We've got Juventus, and that's not a bad bet actually. Bring up the match odds. So we've got Juventus at lay at 1.43, and we got them at a back at 1.4. That's good. That would be a good qualifying bet to have on any of these processes. 1.4, 1.43. Uncheck that box. It's a £25 bet. So there you go. If you did that as a qualifying bet, you'd lose 91p, and then Betfair are going to give you a £25 free bet on the sportsbook. Always remember, it will be on this sportsbook here. But then after that, you repeat exactly the same process, but looking for odds of 4 or more on the same, obviously on the same event. If you're confused by this or you've got any questions, just give me some contact on the blog or via my email. If you're unsure about what you're doing, I would go and get an account with Bonus Bagging. They will send you all the bets, the whole process to linking to all of the sites and all of the different offers that are out there. At the moment, they're doing a 7-day trial at the cost of £1. I think the full cost of it is only about 25 quid. So you would actually pay for the product just with one offer. I'm just clicking through here because what I've done is click through to Bonus Bagging. If you then click out and then click stay on this page, it'll take you through to the 7-day bonus trial for £1. As I say, any questions, you can contact me via email on the blog, but all I can say is happy bonus hunting. Take care. Thanks very much indeed. Bye bye.